Hey everybody out there, it's Alabama Deep. I'm coming back at you. Okay, so we're going to start today's video with this. This is what I got off DH Gates. This is a Replica Yachtmaster. Blue secondhand. So, let's get into it and take it out of the container and let's see what we have. Let's come back out just a little bit. So this is what we have. This is what I got off DH Gates. We'll start with the band and work our way down. Band is pretty good. It's thick. It actually takes screws. Nothing hollow. On the back of the clasp, let's take a look. It's not so bad now, is it? I find it pretty cool. They took the time to polish each screw in the links. Yes, they're just as shiny as the sides of the links in the middle. Extremely shiny. Let's take a look at the back. Back is pretty good. Seems to be a fake stamp for white gold on it. Let's take it and let's bring it back down and we'll work our way down the watch. So the links, they're in pretty good. You can zoom in. It's not terribly too bad. It's a bit grainy and choppy, but overall, just looking at it, it looks just fine. Now let's take a look at the main part of the watch, the case and everything that goes into. We see that the Cyclops is measuring at 2.5 magnification. The dial, if you notice the dial on this, they did really good on the effect of the dial, shimmering in the light, very good. Just like a real one would. But this does have a few issues. Zooming in, number one, we can take a look at this second hand. It's a light baby blue compared to the dark robin egg blue that we see in Yachtmaster. That, to me, is a dead giveaway that it is an absolute and total fake. We can also look at the fonts for Yachtmaster. That is incorrect, and size. The rest of the fonts on here are thicker and more pronounced than on the real one. Looking at the bezel, this bezel is pretty darn close, but not close enough, as I noticed that each mark on the bezel, the aluminum bezel or stainless steel bezel or white gold bezel, whatever they're trying to simulate, is much thicker than on the real one. And then we can look at the numbers themselves, and as we look at the numbers, they're just a tad bit thicker than what's on the real one, so that would be a red flag to me that yes, it is a fake. Looking at the depth of this watch, it's a little bit deeper than what it's supposed to be. To me, that is also a dead giveaway, though it does say Rolex going around the inside. It's still a dead giveaway to me. Now, of course, I know what I'm looking at, know what I'm looking for. To the average Joe who sees this not beside a real one, they could very easily be fooled. I still do like how the magnification works on this watch. That is very good. but as we can see, the numbers don't line up equally in the date window as the Cyclops brings the numbers popping out. That is another sign that this would be a fake. This was off DH Gates. The price of this watch was $50. I have a friend on there, Misha. Hey, Misha. She has a watch shop and she is supplying me with all these watches. This is so far the only one that I have seen that does not pass my test as to whether it is a good buy or not. This is by all means still a good buy. Even though I know what I'm looking for doesn't mean other people know what they're looking for. But you can definitely see how that second hand is a lighter blue than the font. That is to me the biggest giveaway on this watch, other than the fonts being too thick and one larger than what it's actually supposed to be. And the font on the original is completely different than what's on this one. It's close, but not close enough. We can look at the hands as well. Now, the Mercedes hands, I necessarily cannot tell that that would be a fake, but I can look at the minute hand on this watch. It is narrow. It is not as thick as what is on the real one. That's also a dead giveaway. That's what I would be looking at first of all. Is I'm going to look at the hands. Oh, the hands don't look quite right. Well, they could be a replacement. Let's look at the rest of it, and then it's just a dead giveaway to me anyway. I don't need to open this watch. I can already tell you what's inside. It's a 2813. There's no sense into upgrading this watch. I'm getting rid of it soon enough, simply because it is, to me anyway, a horrible fake. Maybe not so much as to anyone else that would like to have something close to the real deal. This is extremely close, but not close enough. So I'm going to be more happy to get rid of it. I do like how that number just pops right out of the watch. Yeah, I'll be getting rid of this. I have it going to somebody very soon. They can just have the darn thing. I want nothing to do with it. It's just, to me, not a good fake. You can also look at the bezel. It's a little thicker than what's on the real one. The real one is a little bit more slim. So, yeah. And I guess I'm just becoming to know Rolex as I'm building them over and over and over and over again. I'm just getting a little bit better at telling a fake one from a real one. And we'll take a moment here to go ahead and say hello to Frank. Say hi, Frank. Hi, everybody. So, yeah. Wait, was that almost Kermit the Frog? Kermit the Frog. Okay. Anyway, yeah, there's Frank. He says hi. So getting back to the review of this Yachtmaster replica, in my book, no, not at all. So if anyone wants one of these, take into account of what I criticized this one for, and that is secondhand and doesn't match the font color. The the minute hand on this watch is not thick enough. We can then go on to the bezel itself, and all the numbers are a little bit too thick than what's on the real one. And yeah, but I will give them props up for that dial. That dial is doing exactly what it's supposed to do on a real one. So hats off to them for that. That's very good. You'd be surprised on these replicas how well their dials are, especially on the Submariners. I mean, they're almost perfect. So yeah, that's my review of the Yachtmaster from DH Gates. It was $55, $56, free shipping. I didn't pay $200 for it. I paid $56, and I got the same thing that most people pay $200 or $150 for. So yeah, DH Gates, people. DH Gates. Look under their reviews for pictures to make sure it does have Rolex on it and not just an unbranded watch, and you'll quickly pick up on it from there. So if you want to save yourself a couple bucks and get a replica, get one of DH Gates. Check out Misha's watch shop on there, and you will realize which shop it is once you meet the seller of the items that you're going to buy. Her name is Misha again. She is from China, and she's a very nice person. She does cut me some deals on these, but she can be trusted. She sent this one and one other. I've got two more coming in. We'll do reviews on those. One of them has a 2824, so it says, instead of a 2813. So we'll see how that comes when it arrives, and we'll do a video on it. So, okay, everybody, this is Alabama Deep. Thank you for watching this review. And remember, DH Gates, her name is Misha. She has a watch shop on there. She sells these replicas. You will quickly soon to find out who she is. And please tell her that Alabama Deep sent you that way. She has a lot of different watches, mainly sports watches. She doesn't really do the date justs or anything. She is going to do it for me because I'm greedy like that. But she's mainly into sports watches, and that's what you're going to see there is all fake replica Rolex watches of different sports models. So, okay, everyone, I am gone, and thank you for watching. Put your comments below. Would you wear this watch? Would you want to buy this watch? Tell me what your thoughts on it. Do you see anything else that I missed? Please put your comments down below. Thank you, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get Alabama Deep's channel out there on the algorithm some more. And I appreciate y'all so much. Bye-bye.